So in preparing for CK surgery using the OptiPoint template, we would set up, as we regularly would, sterile field. We have our holder, our handpiece, our speculum. We have BSS for irrigation. We have anesthetic. We have a cannula to place on the BSS. We have a Sinskey hook used to mark the center of the cornea. We have a couple of Miracells to use to dry the cul-de-sac. The patient treatment kit contains a card to use with the OptiPoint template, the OptiPoint Keratoplasty tip is packaged for use with the OptiPoint corneal marker template. The template itself is underneath. When you remove the clamshell, the directions for use will be directly underneath. The template package consists of the gripper handle for inserting the template, the syringe. We want to make sure that the spring is operative and that we can effect suction. The gripper handle for inserting the OptiPoint template. We will remove the template from the package. We will check to make sure that the lure lock fits and that the suction works properly. To insert the template, we want to just catch the top edge. We will line the tubing up right in the center, and we are now ready for template placement. We will attach the syringe. To remove, it's just a very gentle pressure to remove the gripper. It's a very small motion. You don't need to apply much pressure. Very gentle off, very gentle on, lining the tubing up. We will always insert from the temporal side so that the tubing comes off temporally. The procedure would proceed as with any CK. We would install anesthetic drops. We would then use a Sinskey hook to mark the center of the pupil. Then we would insert the Lieberman speculum. This is used so that we get adequate exposure so that the template fits in the eye properly. With the OptiPoint template, it is required to use the Lieberman speculum so that you can achieve adequate exposure, whereas the Barricare does not hold the eye open wide enough. To remove the Keratoplasty tip and insert it in the handpiece, you would check the integrity of the package to make sure that it's sterile. Peel it back. Remove the clamshell holding the tip. The clamshell is separated in the middle so that you can bend this down to remove the keratoplasty tip. What we would do is slide the handpiece on, and you can see we have notches with the corresponding flanges on the tip. We would slide it up. You want to bend the clamshell back and remove the tip. You can then slide it down, engage the notches, and you're all set. You want to then place it in the holder to protect the tip from damage. If we were doing a left eye, the assistant would be holding the syringe, the surgeon would take the template. Many surgeons like to hold here and also down here so that they have good control of the template. It's placed on the eye. You will see the template fill up with fluid and darken as you achieve good connection between the template and the cornea. You would approach the eye with the plunger depressed fully. The surgeon will place the template. When he sees the whole template fill with fluid, he will say, apply suction. You release the handle. The suction will be engaged. The surgeon would release the gripper. Suction will be engaged. The surgeon would release the gripper. He would then place the keratoplasty tip in each spot, going circumferentially around the cornea. Then he would say suction off. You would depress the plunger. He will remove the template and apply drops, and the patient will leave the room.